What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Joe's Madness. We've got an awesome heavyweight fight lineup at UFC Fight Night 111 in Singapore with my live streaming full fight commentary. Walt Harris versus Cyril Asker. This is going to be a slugfest and banger. Somebody's going to get knocked out cold, I believe, in this fight. Somebody's going to sleep and going to dreamland, la la land, you know what I mean? So we've got this fight happening here in a moment with my commentary. If you enjoy this video, make sure to take a moment and slap that like button like a pimp. Share the video with your family and friends. And if you're new to the channel or returning viewer and you have not subscribed yet, punch that subscribe button into submission here at Joe's Madness, as we love combat sports and have a vivid passion for it, or vivid passion for it, or whatever that word is. I know I love combat sports extremely much, and I cannot wait for another knockout to happen, as it's been an interesting night of fights. I was having an issue earlier, so I missed quite a few fights earlier. Kind of have an idea of what happened from reading stuff from MMA fighting and so forth in the UFC website, but it kind of sucked that I missed quite a few fights, as I was really looking forward to all of it. I was ready and awake over 45 minutes before it even started, and I had some issues with my laptop being a douchebag, so I had to fix it up and get it geared and going. Not sure what the problem was, because it hasn't been having an issue. But right now, Cyril Asker is in the zone as he's getting checked out and ready and geared up to go into the octagon. Walt Harris, the big ticket, is already in there, and one of these guys is going to get rocked and knocked out, I believe. We could see a TKO, and I am going with the big ticket Walt Harris to win this one in Singapore. Anything can happen once the door closes, you know. Cyril's 31, Walt is 34. Walt has the height of 6'5", over 6 foot. Cyril, he has got a 3-inch reach at 77 over 74, and he's got 4 pounds on Cyril at 249 over 245. This is gonna be awesome. Who is gonna get rocked and go night night? Who's gonna take knockouts? Who's gonna eat it? We've got Walt at 9 wins with 5 losses. Can he pick up his 10th victory in his pro MMA career? I believe so. This guy is just something else. The big ticket gonna run that train right through Cyril, man. He just gave daps to Buffer. And now fighting out of the red corner, Cyril with 8 wins and 2 losses. Will he suffer his 3rd loss, or will he pick up his 9th victory here in Singapore? UFC Singapore, Fight Night 111. And the referee is John Shop. And we've got the lovely Octagon girls as always. Here we go. They're about to throw down. Walt is in the white trunks and Cyril in the black trunks. Very interesting stuff here as they both meet near the side of the octagon. Cyril, eats a nasty body kick by Walt. Walt with left and a right. Cyril shook his head after eating that body kick, but we know that can be bad. Cyril with a nice right hand to the head of Walt. Walt moving away from a flurry thrown by Cyril. Cyril coming after him. Walt and Cyril in the center of the octagon. Cyril hit Walt with a nice right hand that slowed down the feet of Harris. Walt moving around methodically. Walt going with a front up kick that misses. Jumped in there with a right hand and missed. Going to the lefts and rights, finding that range and that distance. Wanting to find that perfect pitcher knockout strike there. Cyril leaning forward, putting his head down and swinging away with a right hand that misses. Walt hits him with the knee to the body as Cyril was trying to go in for a takedown. Cyril kicks him, and Walt kicks Cyril. Walt goes in there with a nasty, Walt Harris with a right hand that drops Cyril down to the ground, and Walt goes into his clinch into the guard, and then he's rocking down right hands in the ground and pound on to Cyril. Cyril's trying to bear hug him, and Walt is raining down forearms, just blasting him with lefts and rights. Forearms. I am shocked the referee's letting this one go, as he is rocked and stunned and dazed and confused and doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what day of the week it is or where in the world he is, like Carmen Sandiego. He ends up getting rocked and losing. Walt Harris, the big ticket, wins this one in the first round via TKO knockout victory in the first round of UFC Singapore. That was an awesome victory for Walt Harris. He hits him with a right hand that drops Cyril Asker, and then he gets into his guard, and then he just rains down lefts and rights and elbows and forearms until the referee stops it. That looked like a good 40 to 50 strikes that he ate until the referee stopped it, when he definitely was out of it and loopy-lopty, brains all scrambled like scrambled eggs. That was awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing Walt Harris, the big ticket, fight again in the UFC. I would like to see Cyril fight again, but I definitely want to see Walt fight somebody in the top 10 in his next fight, as he is learning and growing in leaps and bounds. And, it's this dude is just something else. Wow, those were vicious elbows, man. Wow, wicked impressive. Dude is a beast. Guy's awesome. Now, who should he fight next? Let's take a look at the rankings real quick while we're waiting for the decision to be rendered. I am going to be making a website soon and then making my own rankings, so, and explaining why my rankings are that way. The winner by TKO, the big ticket, Walt Harris, with his 10th victory in his pro MMA career. He wins it in the first round at 1:44. So we are going to be taking a quick break, and as soon as the fighters Takanori Gomi and John Tuck make their way to the octagon, we will be set and we will be coming back live. Shouldn't be too long, as things have been going pretty quick. This has been a very fun event so far, in my mind. There's a lot of cool fights happening here tonight. A lot of people, I think, aren't giving this event the due that it is credited, but we will see how people are talking about it afterwards. So we will be back in a few minutes. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to take a moment and slap that like button like a pimp. Share the video with your family and friends. Punch that subscribe button into submission, and check out the prediction that I made for Walt Harris versus Cyril Asker, as I know I picked Walt to win it by knockout, but I don't remember if it was the first round, so I don't know if I got this one 100% correct or not in my prediction. I have gotten some wrong tonight and some right, so it's been interesting. We'll be back in a couple of moments with the next fight. Thank you for watching and listening. Combat sports is awesome, and you guys are amazing.